Hey, have you ever found yourself in complete flight or fight? When it comes to a decision, when it comes to a big change, when it comes like a life change or something with love or even a job, like have you ever just felt yourself paralyzed by fear, wondering if you're making a mistake and you don't know how to move forward? You don't know how to get out of that. So, I'm going to give you some tips today to help you when you find yourself in that flight or fight mode, when you feel the surge of adrenaline in your body, when your stomach gets in knots, when you feel your heart racing, and you're kind of in that deer in the headlights spot, and you're like, I don't know what to do. So, here are some things to help you, okay? First of all, welcome. I'm Trudy Guyton. I'm the founder of Uncaged Woman, and I help women break toxic cycles so that they can heal their hearts and move and find forever love. So it begins with really loving you first. It begins with acceptance. Love is acceptance. So accepting where you are. If you're in flight or fight, stop and feel it. Stop and acknowledge it. So, number one is slow down. We're going to face the fear. Now, I know you're like, nope, I don't want to, but you gotta. When I help women heal, we go into the wound and we heal it from the inside out. We do not slap a band aid over the top of it and let it just fester. We have to go in. So it's the same with fear. Just face it. So ask yourself the question, what am I afraid of? Get really clear in this moment. What is it that has your heart racing? What has your stomach in knots? What are you afraid of? What are you faced? It's not a saber-toothed tiger. So what are you really up against here? Then number two, ground yourself so that you are able to access your higher wisdom. Take some deep cleansing breaths. Drink some water. If you can, take a shower. Water is very grounding. Go outside. Put your feet on the ground. I know I'm from California, so the whole tree hugger thing, but go touch a tree. Feel the energy of nature. Ground your body back into the earth so that you can get centered. Once in this place, start to calm yourself down. Look at it objectively. Try to look at yourself as if you are the observer, as if you are witnessing your own fear. Step out and get curious and start asking yourself some questions. What am I afraid of? What happens if it comes true? What's the worst thing that could happen? Ask yourself those questions. Very often you're going to find that even the worst case, you will survive. It's survivable. Ask yourself the flip side of your fear. Go to the opposite of what you're afraid of and say, what if it turns out better than I ever could have imagined? What if this is just my fear of change? What if it could be amazing? What are the positive things? Once you've weighed out both of those, then get still. Close your eyes if you want to. Put your hands on your heart. Breathe deeply and feel into it. Is this coming from your heart? Is it coming from intuition? Is this guidance? Is this a deep knowing that says, this doesn't work. This doesn't work for me. I don't want this. Or is it coming from your solar plexus? Is it coming from fear, the unknown, the what if? Where's it coming from in your body? Lean in. Lean deeply in and ask yourself a simple question. Whatever your question is you pose to yourself, is this a good idea? Should I move forward? Is this the right person? Is this the right job? Do I love her? Do I love him? Do I what am I afraid of? Like, get clear on your question. Ask yourself if you want this. And then feel it in your body. Your body's going to give you a yes or a no. Feel it. And it's the full body yes that says, yes, I want it. I'm just scared. Then you know. If it's a no, I don't want it, and you feel relief, then you know. But you have to be willing to ask the hard questions and lean into the answer. And then the next step is sit with it for a little while and see if there's regret. See if you made a mistake. See if you feel differently once you've taken the pressure off. Okay? Once you've allowed yourself to have an answer, before you move forward with anything, give yourself a little time to sit with the answer and see if it still feels right to you. And then you are clear to proceed. And you will go with a knowing. The last thing I'm going to tell you is to see if you can detach from the outcome. See if you can say, if this is meant to be, I trust that it will unfold. And I'm okay with the outcome. I don't need to force this. If I move forward and this doesn't work out, I trust there's something better. I trust that there are lessons there. Or if I decide not to move forward, I trust that I'm okay with that too. Let yourself off the hook from the outcome. So often it's the outcome we're attached to that's creating our fear. What if it doesn't work out exactly as I think it should? What if I get my heart broken? What if I go and I do this, take this job and I move and it ends up not being right for me? What if it does? What if you move and you meet the love of your life? What if you move and take this job and you get a skill set that leads you to the next job that's the best job you've ever had in your life? There's so many possibilities. We live in a world of infinite possibility and infinite potential. So don't let that go. Okay? I hope this is helpful. I know what it feels like to be gripped by fear to a point that you feel like I'll do nothing because it's better than doing something, or I'll just stay frozen where I am because it feels safe and familiar. But then look at all the possibilities that you might be missing out on. If this was helpful, please subscribe and like. You can visit uncagedwoman.com for more about me or more about living your life bold, authentic, and free. I'll see you in the next video.